Today I'm in Medjugorje in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Medjugorje is where the apparitions occurred in 1981. There were 6 children who heard Our Lady call, and it was very mysterious, and it was secretive how the village of Medjugorje was saved. This I will say at the end of the video, how it was saved by fighter planes during the ex-Yugoslavia war time in the 1990s. But let's dive into Medjugorje, the apparitions of Our Lady Maria, the Father of Jesus. Here we can see I'm currently climbing up the Mount of the Cross, and here we have different stations of how Jesus had to carry the cross up the mountain, in the Mount of Olives around Jerusalem at the time. And in a second I will show you, because I'm just looking upon it, I will show you the city of Medjugorje. So let's do a twist here. Here you can see Medjugorje. Medjugorje means medio, between, medium, in between the mountains. And indeed we have the Cross Mountain, the one I'm climbing right now, and we have Apparition Hill. That's where Maria appeared to the 6 children in June 1981. If I'm not mistaken, it was the 26th of June 1981. And here at the horizon we can see these high mountains. These high mountains, they lead to the capital of Bosnia-Herzegovina, which is Sarajevo. And indeed in 1984 we had the Winter Olympics in Sarajevo. And these mountains are still covered. It's the end of February 2026 now, and the mountains are still white. And also it is quite chilly up here on the mountain. It gets quite cold in the evening. So I landed in Split a few days ago, coming from Croatia, and then the driver picked me up. And here the town, you can see Medjugorje. It used to be 5 hamlets, and those 5 hamlets grew into one town, as you can see down here. So we're moving back, and yes, indeed, these children who saw the apparitions, they can channel Maria, or Mariam in Arabic. They can channel the energy of Maria and get messages. They did that after 1981 on several occasions. And indeed, I have a good friend here in Medjugorje, an Irish friend, who is quite deep into the topics, and I have gathered quite a bit of information and insight through this friend, which I'm very grateful for. And yes, I was going to tell you about how the city was saved during the ex-Yugoslavia war, despite the fact that so much was destroyed, and we have the city of Mostar quite close by. But let's go to Our Lady Maria first. Indeed, in the city I can feel quite a presence of I can feel a divine and holy presence indeed. It's a little bit touristy, but there is definitely a good energy in this town. People who are dedicating their lives to Christ and Maria and the Holy Trinity and so forth. And of course, me being something like a naturalist who has intuition and the guide of nature at the core of what I feel and believe. Nevertheless, also having grown up in Western lands with Christianity, I do feel very grateful to be here and listen to the voices. I've had very pleasant encounters, and I'm quite happy to get these good vibes here. And somehow this area, let's move back to the city. Somehow this area is quite sacred and holy, despite the fact that it's some distance to the Holy Land, where Jesus was born and other prophets emerged. The olive trees and the vegetation and the stones, they're not like Mount Olive, but at least they're closer to areas that would be north of the Alps, for sure. And yes, my final point, I was going to move towards how the city was saved. I was told an anecdote about the ex-Yugoslavia war, that one of the fighter pilots who was supposed to destroy the city got a calling from his mother, or was it the mother, or our mother? And apparently on that day there was a very heavy, thick cloud, or many clouds and mist over the city when he was supposed to attack. And when he got back to base, the pilot is supposed to have said, there was a big mist, there was a big cloud, I couldn't hit the target. And that is how this city was saved.